I do hail from the leafy glens of Sunderland.
Have you met them?
Absolutely, I've met them. It's been a fantastic observation that a great man can make a great woman, and also make a great woman average. I'll do that again. A woman can make an average man great. And a great man average. Anyway, Burns could not have attained the status he has so long enjoyed were it not for the fact that he was surrounded by remarkable women. Just like we are tonight, gents. The women what Burns wrote about weren't timid, they weren't frail. They were strong women, and we all like strong women. They were neither weaker vessels or victims. They were strong women. They were proud descendants of the Celtic race, particularly. In Asia? Yeah. Celtic women enjoyed an unusually degree of freedom not experienced in other cultures. For example, they were able to they were able to make big decisions, which have fought for a long time to get to the situation today. They were renowned for individual courage. They could be clan leaders, actually, and they actually were able to go into battle just like the men, and often did. Very strong. They could be clan chiefs, and many were. So they were more than an equal to their sibling male counterparts. The ferocity of the Celtic women was notorious.
It's not changed.
The Romans, when they came, they were totally amazed at how strong the women were. In fact, their sexual liberties, which they were easily endowed onto the Romans, were particularly of note. And the Romans had a word for it. They call it the friendship of the thighs. Amid this general promiscuity of the female Celtic women, there was obviously some particular doubt on some occasions on the lineage and the parentage of some of the offspring. In fact, this could of course be the beginning of the saying, "He's a tight Scottish bastard." A Celtic woman could divorce her husband if he failed to support her or treat her with respect. If he was important, sterile, or gossiped about their sex lives. She could leave him even if he was fat. Don't go there. Or a snorer. Or just plain repulsive. And Chris has censored this one. She says, I noticed that farting in bed has been censored. It was the inheritance of the spirit of the Celtic womanhood and the celebration of their many virtues that Burns devoted so much of his energy. An example of this, and George has mentioned a couple of his lady friends, an example of this is the farmer's daughter, Nellie Kilpatrick, known to us as Handsome Nell. Mary Campbell is immortalised as Highland Mary, as George has said. Burns' only bride, Jean Armour, who incidentally bore him 2 sets of twins before their wedding, is the inspiration for A Wife's a Winsome Wee Thing. I don't know, are we having a rendition of that?
Not sure.
You want to sing
The irresistible beauty and the sensuality of the woman who inhabited the world of Burns is evidenced by the fact that he'd fathered at least 15 children through liaisons with no fewer than 5 women, what we know of.
No wonder he died at 38.
Do you get me drift?
Oh, we all.
Well, Burns could not have attained his status had he so long enjoyed, were it not for the fact that he was surrounded by remarkable women, just as we are today. All these remarkable women. They have won the right to vote, almost on equal pay, demand equal status, and often, and more often than not, wear the trousers. Not red ones, though. Is chivalry dead? I hope not. I'm going to give an example. I still like to give up the seat for a lady when it's needed, but I've got one they haven't. We open the car door, Chris can open the car door and make sure she's got a certainly decent serviced lawnmower. And referring to my little book on etiquette,
Sorry,
I was
just get a book and go.
You have your turn. I will tell you another story. Yes, referring to my little book on etiquette.
Right at the back, please.
I should dismount from my horse if I wished to walk by a lady who was on foot, and walk with her leading the horse by the reins. Some might say, like the lassies, this is a compliment, coming. Some might say, of course, and like the lassies, that we gentlemen would have great difficulty riding and talking at the same time. I would go on, but it's been cut short a bit. But I'm now going to read a poem that will bring us to our toast, which I'm heading towards. Now, this particular poem is in the style. It's not written by Robbie, but it's in the style of him. I know he'd appreciate it. Now, I haven't got as good a Scottish accent. There's a number of people in here, distinguished people.
Do you want me to read it for you, Alan?
No, it's all right. I'll go. If I get stuck, I'll ask for help.
It's better than my Cheshire one.
Right, here we go. All women. They're only women. No like us men. We know nothing. It's only them that can. Of the weans, lots of little ones, we said it's them, and found out later it's us to blame. But for their faults, the whinge and moods, spending all the money on IKEA goods. Wanting clays or silks and feather, we always give in to stop their bother. We hear and say women are brassy, but Burns he thought they're not so sassy. He gave to them his comfort and time. He curried in and read them rhyme, as we've heard. So like our man, we take a break. We'll shut our mouth and wind our neck. In other words, keep quiet. Stand up straight, men, and charge your glasses, and drink with me, and toast to the lasses.